Hey guys, this is RogueMogul. I've got a topic today. Actually, it's more of a question, less of a topic. But before I ask the question, I have to do a little setup. As is my usual thing, I gotta tell y'all a story. So last night, after I get off work, I'm on my way home, and I stop at the gas station, as one does. So I get off work and I stop by the gas station. I put in my card, as you do, because who pays cash for gas anymore? I'm sure some people do, but I don't. I don't ever carry cash on me. I have a completely empty wallet right now, which is probably pretty dumb, but that's another story for another time. So, get all my card stuff entered, take out the gas nozzle, and as I'm putting the nozzle into my car, I hear over the corner of my shoulder, "Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me, sir, can I talk to you for a second?" I turn around, and there's a young man standing behind me. Starts off telling me a story about him and his brother, about how they just got off work and he left his wallet somewhere and they just need some gas. That's all they need. They just need some gas to go somewhere. And that was the point at which my brain just broke. Where the fuck is this guy going? Dude, calm down. We will all get there eventually. He's got his whole fucking bus over the white line. I mean, a lot of people advance the light. You know, they start rolling before it turns green, but at least they can fucking read the light and know when it's going to change. This guy failed miserably. Nope, now there we go. If at first you don't succeed, try again. So yeah, the guy asked me for gas money and my brain just broke. I told him I didn't have any cash on me and I apologized. And he said, "Thank you very much," and he left me alone. But it was in that moment that I realized, why can't we trust people anymore? Have we become so jaded? Have I become so jaded? Why can't I trust people anymore? Maybe I should make this about you. I should make this about me. The problem is that as soon as I heard someone say, "Sir, excuse me, sir," I knew immediately in that moment someone was about to ask me for money. I was absolutely 100% sure. And in this case, I was absolutely 100% right. What came next was a story, might have been a legitimate story. This guy might have actually needed help, and I was not able to give it to him. Not able or unwilling. And I thought about this probably the whole ride home. Well, the whole drive home. It rained yesterday. I drove a car. I caged it, people. But yeah, I thought about it most of my drive home. You know, the last thing I'm going to do, and again, why can't I trust people? The last thing I'm going to do is to go over to the pump where his car is and put in my card and my PIN and pump gas into his car. That's just dumb. That's asking for, I mean, you just don't know, right? Or do you? That's the crisis I'm having here. It sounds suspicious, but, you know, the dude was perfectly cool. He was perfectly nice. Wow. That was about stupid, but okay. So yeah, this young man gave me absolutely young man. Wow, suddenly I feel like my dad. This young man. This dude gave me no reason to distrust him. But the problem is that I've heard the hustles time and time again. Granted, this was not a familiar story to me. Usually it's, "Hey, we just pulled off the highway. My wife's pregnant and my van broke down and we need money for bus fare." That's a favorite. I've heard that one countless times. But it always starts with, "Excuse me, sir. Sir. Excuse me, sir." Also, I've been in this city for most of my life. I've watched it grow up and I've seen the hustle get more and more prevalent around here. You know, you're just walking down the street. "Hey, sir, excuse me, sir." You know, it doesn't have to be at a gas station. I guess, you know, the one thing that I kept centering back on was that this guy didn't ask me for money. He asked me for gas. But in that moment, I was so conflicted, thinking that it was a hustle. And again, it still may have been, that I just went back to my fallback of, "Sorry, man, I don't have any cash." So the question then is, why am I so jaded? Why are we so jaded? And actually, I want to know, what would you have done in that situation? How do you assess this situation? Do you think it was legit? Or do you think the guy was, you know, playing a hustle? Because I honestly don't know. And I mean, you know, it's too late to do anything about it now. I'm not trying to make myself feel better. If he legit needed gas, then I hope somebody who's a little more trusting than I am gave it to him. If he didn't need gas and he was running a hustle, well, you know, fuck that guy. He's a piece of shit. I understand people got to do what they got to do to get by, but, you know, that ain't how I roll. Anyhow, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, feel free to give it a thumbs down. If you like my content, I'd love for you to subscribe. Thank you for taking this ride with me. You have been awesome. I have just been riding this motorcycle. If you have anything else you want to add to this conversation, please do so down in the comment section below. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.